So, Yamen, you still want to try to finish something? Oh, yeah, thanks. Could you send it to Andrew, actually? Because I'm on Andrew's computer. On Telegram. Oh, VFRPad, yes. That would goal to session. Is it this one? Yes. And we'll stop here, I think. How did you find it? Was it fun? Like, quote, quote, fun? Just for the record, on the original challenge we did with the University of New Brunswick, we had 1 hour, but there was 20 questions. And lucky we were a team of 4 people, so we split in 4. And even doing 5 questions each, we had a long time doing 10. So I had a long time thinking at what question I can do in 1 hour. I tried to do something not too easy, not too hard, and apparently some people almost finished, some people almost begin, let's say. Yeah, I see that some of you put the answer. Do you want me to see you answer, or no problem, Valdirov, Kenrick, if you want? Yeah. So the first one was, oh, you linked directly to the answer. It could be nice to see the question. The first one is quite easy. There was a little trap. That's usually item is the object, the subject, and not the object. And it's funny because, for instance, Nick spent like 15 minutes on it. And some people have a graph mind and already know, oh, I know what is the subject or not. It's funny because it's already one example that the query builder does not know how to do. Because for the query builder, the subject is always item. So this is not doable. This is a quite simple query if you understand the gymnastic of doing it this way.
Yeah, it's not about understanding the graph mind, it's knowing how the data is modeled on Wikidata, because we could decide to model, for example, the child of someone and also the parents of that one.
Yeah, true.
And in some cases we have the bidirectional links, and in some other cases we don't, so you have to actually memorize the way the data is modeled in Wikidata.
Yeah. And yeah. And I don't know if you know it, but you could also put still item in first and still using WDT. Where's the colon on Mac? P13, no, P13, like that. But if you want to do in reverse, you have to put a circumflex. Where is it on Mac? Here, so here, like that. Yeah. Yeah. This is very common in SPARQL, but for some reason in the Wikidata community using SPARQL, Sorry. This is not what I wanted. WD colon Q 334. So that is exactly the. What is the? Ah, very good. This is exactly the same, and for some reason, in the Wikidata Wiki community, we don't use that often, but it's totally legit SPARQL. Not more question, I guess, on this one. Comment? No, you cannot do it with the query build. Can you put it on the Etherpad? Envel answer, okay, perfect. At the end, or I'm not sure we will have time to see each question. Yeah, but I'm on Mac, so query helper. Ah, yes, query helper you can actually. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's actually directly right. But not with the query builder. That's what I wanted to tell. And since the query builder is supposed to be better than the old query helper, that was a little trap for people. Anyway, what twin city of Singapore is located in Europe? This one was not very complicated. Especially twin city of Singapore, there's only 2 known in Wikidata, Gibraltar and Pyongyang for some reason. Need to be checked. Citation needed. And you can add, I think you. If you remove that, or if you put in a comment, where this one? Yeah, this one. So you should have 2 results. Yeah, Gibraltar and Pyongyang. And if you add Gibraltar. That was supposed to, maybe you did something, I will look after if you want to. What was the, yeah, but do I need this one? No. Do I need this one? No. This one, actually, I have the answer here. So yeah, the answer was there. And I put, and you see that for some people, for some questions, there was multiple ways to do it. What species is endemic to Singapore? Actually, some of you didn't know, but there's a property endemic too. And you just use that property that no one knows about, but that already give you the answer. So I'm opening it. Yeah. Yeah, that's also why I'm doing this. You have just P, and actually it's a very old one, P183, endemic to Singapore, and an image, put it on the grid. This one, it was funny because why do I have 1 result? It's not normal. Just because Wikidata doesn't have any data on this endemic fauna and flora. So if Chauvin or Mike Dickinson was here, I could have said, oh, what are you doing? Where is the data about endemic species of? If you do other country like New Zealand, of course they are from New Zealand, so you have 100 and 100 of results. So this one was also about Wikidata. SPARQL can only give results from Wikidata. If it's not on Wikidata, you lose, basically. So make a map of Singapore coordinates. Oh, something went wrong because there was another part of the question, but oh, what am I doing? Oh, no. Yes, that was something wrong. Coordinates. Well, anyway. This one, I wanted, obviously, the default map view. And I wanted something that was not in the question anymore, so that's my bad. I was expecting that, which gave that maybe you don't know. But you can on a map show a point or a surface. And if you want a surface, it's just this property, GeoShape. But for some reason, the shape part was removed from my question. So that's my bad, you couldn't know that. Valdir, I think it's you who tried everything in Singapore. So you have a lot of points. That works too. But yeah, there was a mistake. Somehow the end of the question disappeared.
You mean the map of Singapore's coordinates?
But that was not my original question. I think Andrew simplified it afterwards.
By the way, can you show the one that I got in?
Yes, absolutely. You are here. Sharing maps. So every museum in Brittany? Okay. So this is everything in Singapore with a coordinate. It's work 2. And there's the expected result in Singapore. And sometimes you have like schools that are multiple sites. Yeah, I was expecting a school. Like ESSEC building school is, that's bad modeling from Wikidata actually. But there's one in Cergy, Paris, Singapore, Singapore again, and Cergy. I know, and it should be 2 items, but it's 1. But that's a good point. We can. French label of Singapore, and you did a Aki way. We'll see what is Aki for you. There was at least 3 different ways to do it. So which one did you choose? You choose label in French, and that works. And you did. Okay, so that works. What I did was even shorter. So the answer here. With label, I already. In fact, I did 2 of it. Can I? Yeah, I did a bind QQ Singapore to Singapore and just give me the label in French. And that's it. It was possible to use the property official name. There's the property official name. But it's not a direct property because of rank, so you have to do a bit of things like that. And then you can take the name, only filter the language French. And it's actually République de Singapour, and not just Singapore, Republic of Singapore, or for whatever reason. And if you like challenge, and maybe you did that, you could do also Lixim. And Lixim is fun way to do things. So I need something in French. I want the main lemma, or I can take a form if I want. That has 4 subject item for this sense Singapore. That's work too. So this one is fun because there's at least 4 different ways to do it. Who is the current Prime Minister of Singapore? There was 2 ways to do it. You can go from Singapore. We will stop there. And ask for the Prime Minister, or you can ask for people who are Prime Minister as a function. And I will share the result for the next one. And we can talk about it later. Or maybe we can eat together and talk about it. I hope you had fun. Thanks for participating. We need to think about it, but with Andrew, we will probably do future session like this. Just need to think a bit more about the question. Thanks, everyone.